Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be making a beat in Ableton using only one track. Let's get into it. The first step is establishing the main loop. This loop consists of a guitar and a synth pad. Go ahead and double that real quick. Next, we're going to add some extra sounds to taste. Just a little vocal stab. Now we're going to add some echo to create a nice texture and add extra depth. Now we're going to add a vocal impact at the beginning of the loop. Next, let's add some snares and claps. We're only going to add the claps to every other snare hit. Now we're on to the kick. The kick is very important because it is what carries the groove. Next, we're on to hi-hats. You want to turn down the velocity of every other hi-hat so it gives it a more humanistic feel. Sounded nice so far. Had to change the kick a little bit. Now we're going to pitch the entire track down. Gives it a darker tone. We're going to add a little pitch drop. Oh, wow. Very spicy. Mess with some delay. A slow pass filter. Now we're going to add a filter sweep to add more of an impact. The next step is very important. We're going to add the double lock to crush the audio, make it a little bit darker, heavier. Now we're going to add some guitar amps and pedals to that one guitar loop. Makes it sound more like a real guitar. Now we gotta EQ the synth pad, take out some of those lows and boost the highs, just to help it cut through the mix a little more. Now we're gonna add some snare reverb. I'm using the convolution reverb this time. Next we're going to EQ the guitar loop. Take out all those unwanted lows, remove some harsh, resonant frequencies. Now that we got that out of the way, let's add some 808s. You're probably going to need good speakers to hear though. They're pretty low. And now we're going to double the hi-hat pattern speed. Make it 2 times as fast, just to add some variation to the loop. Very cool, very cool. No beat is complete without a dropout. A dropout is important in adding interest and variation to the loop. A successful dropout will lead to a larger impact. Here we're compressing the reverb bus, just so the reverb stands out a little bit more. It's easy for it to get drowned out. bit more, another pitch drop. I've said this before, but making a beat is all about arranging. Now we're gonna add this extra synth loop, but only in certain sections, just so it doesn't become too busy. Here, I'm arranging the ending and adding another pitch drop. Just have to listen through it a few times, figure out what this beat needs, arrangement-wise. Oh yeah, that's it. Now this max bass plugin is very useful for removing unwanted low-end frequencies. This next step, I'm just going to add some auto pan to the high synth lead, give it some more movement. Here, we're going to arrange again, and this time move some parts back and forward, and add a few more impacts. Very nice, very nice. You don't want the same loop over and over every time or else the listener loses interest. This guitar loop was a little off, so I had to adjust when it started. Now it's on time. Neat. Here I'm adding one of my favorite plugins, the Echo Boy from Soundtoys. Just to add some more depth to the vocal impact. I'm using the Memory Man style delay. The last step is to compress the kick, just to make it a little bit beefier and add more punch. And this is what we got. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see others like it, leave a comment, drop a like, or subscribe. And as always, keep on producing.